Hello again. This is part two of I think a four-parter with just assorted rock albums that I purchased I think in 2009. Wishbone Ash, Argus. Wishbone Ash was a wonderful heavy rock band from Britain in the 1970s, and I think they carried on into the 80s. This is one of their early albums, which are their best albums. This cover is a Hypnosis cover, and Hypnosis did the Pink Floyd album covers, amongst others. Here we have a flying saucer. There's the band. It's great lead guitar playing in this band. The band, The Last Waltz. 3-album set from their final concert in the 1970s in the film. The Who Quadrophenia soundtrack album. Side 4 of this has a collection of songs that were, I guess, mod hits, like Night Train, James Brown, Louie Louie, The Kingsmen, things like that. Plus the Who songs, of course. John Anderson in the City of Angels, so I assume this was produced in Los Angeles. Cartoon cover. John Anderson was the lead vocalist of Yes. Marianne Faithfull, Faithful Forever. This is from the 1960s. It was her third album. Surf album here, the Surfaris, Fun City, USA. Instrumental with songs like their covers of Apache, Moondog. Mary Clayton, Give Me Shelter. She covers the Rolling Stones song Gimme Shelter. I think she might have sang background on the original song, the Rolling Stones song, but she did this cover version of Gimme Shelter, and I think it's as good a recording as the Stones version. Rotary Connection. This may be their first LP. I think they're from Chicago, and they featured the vocals of Minnie Riperton. Even Stevens, Ray Stevens. This was not a comedy album, this was more of a serious album, and it has Unwind and Mr. Businessman were the two hits on this one. Johnny Tillotson's Greatest Hits. Till Tuesday, Everything's Different Now. This is Till Tuesday's third album, and it featured Amy Mann. This album's kind of hard to find. The Everly Brothers, songs Our Daddy Taught Us, and it's covers. There are no hits on this. It's covers of old traditional country and folk songs. It's on the Cadence label before they signed to Warner Brothers. This is a Canadian album. Rich Wammel and Copper Penny fuse. The hit song on this was called Disco Queen. Gary Lewis and the Playboys, You Don't Have to Paint Me a Picture, and My Heart Symphony. Roger McGuinn, Chris Hillman featuring Gene Clark, 3 X-Birds. They look very new wave. I think they were trying to keep up with, get with it kind of in the late 70s when they reissued this album. They didn't really need to do that. Helen Shapiro, 12 Hits and a Miss. This is, her hit on this one is I Don't Care. British singer. She looked a lot like Brenda Lee. She did record an album in Nashville at one time as well. This is on the Canadian Capital 6000 series, and she did have a couple of hits in Canada, but I don't think she cracked it in the United States. McKendree Spring, Spring Sweet. This is a Roger Dean cover. I don't know very much about the band. I like Roger Dean covers though. Canada's Lighthouse, Sunny Days. This is probably around their 6th or 7th album. Came out around 1974. Might have been their last really, really good album. This is also is a Canadian album, band called Christmas. It's called Heritage. It's on the Daffodil label. They're from Oshawa, Ontario. This album is very rare, obscure, and one of the members of the band used to be one of my customers when I used to work in the record business. He used to come in the shop and sell his albums, his used albums to me sometimes. Jay and the American, Sands of Time, featuring This Magic Moment. Jay and the American's a great, great band, vocal band. And Bo Hansen, The Magician's Hat. It's kind of progressive music, and Bo Hansen, I have 2 or 3 of his albums, and they're all excellent. And Carly Simon, No Secrets. This was her 3rd album with You're So Vain. This is an import copy, £4.99, £4.99 I think. It's a British copy. Thanks for watching.